Discretion is advised.
If you just know you're that girl,
yeah,
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
There you have it, child. That's why I feel like I'm the T. I feel like I'm the T because I work at being the T. Like, no shade. I'm not the T just because a bunch of bitches like me and live for me because we all homegirls. I'm the T because I'm the motherfucking T. And that's just sad. I mean, that's just what it is. People legit in the world love to live for food. Love to live for food. Love to live for your bald head homegirl that just bald head whole shit. It's clear that I'm working at being the C, so girl, let me be the C. Like, give me that, give me my flowers.
Hello everyone, hello. Welcome back to the channel, honey, okay? Hello, God. Bitch, we're here, we're queer, we're trying to be everywhere, so please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, because we all know that sharing is caring, honey. Ooh, girl, tap that notification bell. That way you're updated each and every time we're uploading something new to the platform. Honey, you don't want to miss, girl, because you never know when we're going to hiss. Yes, God, honey. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, honey. Girl. Oh, child. Megan has started, girl. Megan has started. The girls are in a frenzy right now. They don't know what to do. God. Yes, honey. But before we get started, welcome everybody to the live chat. Everybody coming in, please be sure again to hit that like button. Yes, girl, let's get me back into that algorithm, girl. I'm going to do my best to come every week with a live. And especially when something, you know, juicy, the spicy, the hot, the tea is pouring over, bitch, okay? And you know, I love me some Megan Thee Stallion. So every time that she is popping, honey, in the streets of life, girl, the girls cannot stand her name. They just keep on. They just keep on. Girl, like, I want to talk about it. I love standing up for Megan Thee Stallion. I love standing up for the one that the girls love to hate on because it just comes to her so naturally. Mama doesn't have to put in the same work that y'all girls had to put in. And y'all hoes be mad about it. When you're naturally gifted, naturally blessed, hello God, you keep on conquering all the obstacles that are being put in your way, girl, by these girls who a lot of times, we're going to get into it, though. We're definitely going to get into it because I have a lot of things to say. The bulk of this live will be about, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and more particularly Nicki Minaj. We're going to run down some things on her, girl. And then I wanted to have a conversation, too, about this whole Shannon Sharpe situation, child. I know that he's been, you know, girl, in the headline news, girl, and in the gossip, you know, in the entertainment of it all, girl, hot topics. And, you know, I just want to go a little bit deeper on the situation and just call bullshit on the world and society, girl. And we just got to get our things together. And then I have an interesting topic that will end the video. I'm still on this journey of discovery as a, you know, a top. The toppery, bitch, okay? I'm still here. And there's something that I think it's going to be a touchy subject, especially from our audience. I don't want people to judge me because, again, I'm still on this journey of discovery. So, yeah. Should I... We'll get into it when the time comes. I'm not going to bring up the topic now because, well, should I? That way you're kind of used to it already. I don't know. Again, it's not a finality. It's just something I'm discovering, and I kind of brought it up here on the platform before in one of my car conversations. So, yeah. We'll get into it when the time comes. That'll be the last conversation for the live. All right, y'all. So let's just dive right in. Again, welcome everybody to the platform. Remember to hit that like button. And I don't know if the comments are working. I see one comment. Shout out to Nola Baby. Thank you so much for joining me. If you guys are commenting, then I guess, you know, the system is not systeming, girl, okay? But again, I do see everybody here. Thank you so much again. So we're gonna get into it, girl. I'm about to play this clip from the Breakfast Club, girl. This is the foundation of our conversation, and we're gonna do what we do over here: serve truth and justice, honey. Okay? Yes.
Megan, is it too early for you? How are you, first of all?
Oh my God! First of all, I'm up, but God dang, it's early.
So you in LA, so it's 3 hours beforehand, so it's early out there.
Yeah, I'm up specifically for you, Charlamagne.
Megan, I appreciate that so much, man. And you know, you put out this record called Hiss. Could you tell us what the name means, first of all?
Basically, you know, when a snake feel like you've been playing and like doing a whole bunch of swaying, it's basically telling you to back off. Like, I hear you, I see you, get up off me now. Basically, that's what it means.
Now you put out this warning and you say every time I get mentioned, one of y'all bitch ass niggas gets 24 hours attention, I'm finna get this shit off my chest and lay it to rest, right? So is it for...
Per usual.
Per usual. How do you handle that without giving the negativity light but still speaking up and defending yourself?
It's for these bitches or these hoes. Bitches and hoes are like men or women. Every time one of these motherfuckers use Megan Thee Stallion name, they get 24 hours of attention. Basically, I understand what y'all doing, and I want y'all to get up off me.
No, actually, she said...
Use something else. Do something different. Use another tactic. This one getting old.
Actually, she said, fuck all y'all. And I think the people, we should play the record.
Fuck all you motherfuckers. Because niggas really like a noun. That's for men or women.
True, and bitches too. I get it.
It's gender neutral.
Gender neutral.
Now, I haven't heard the record yet. Are you saying names?
I'm saying a hit dog gon' holler. That's it.
God damn. So it's multiple people.
Yeah, whoever feel it, feel it.
Okay.
Did Lindsay Lohan's daddy get a shot?
Oh, God. Why the hell do Lindsay Lohan daddy want to smoke with me? God dang. Lindsay don't even like her own daddy. So, like, I ain't, you know, if he get a stray, he get a stray.
Damn. Well, I want you, after you drop this record, I need you to walk away from your phone, Megan, okay? Because you know these motherfuckers be on you for no reason.
That's
so
right.
Just be prepared for all the smoke and all the comments, but just walk away.
Oh, because they're going to act like it's unprovoked.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to take a little nap, and I'm going to wake back up, and I'm going to see what they have to say.
Just don't get on Instagram Live, Megan. Let the record speak for itself.
Block her live.
Okay?
Instagram,
please.
if you're listening,
I don't even have social media on my phone, so it'll be okay.
Good. Well, let's get into the record right now, and you're going to be seeing this soon. I know you were just calling to send us the record, and hopefully you'll come up here and we'll talk to you soon, correct?
Oh, absolutely, positively.
Oh, we're gonna lay it out for you when you come. Just tell us what you need. We have drinks for you,
That's
everything.
Right.
We're gonna have
flowers.
We're gonna have a nice
balloons.
kickback.
We're gonna make it a nice conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice kickback when you come.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, man.
All right, well, let's get into the record right now. It's called Hiss. It's Megan Thee Stallion, and we appreciate you checking in this morning.
Thank y'all.
So, you heard it. This, everyone wants to know. She told you. Hit dogs holler, bitch. Okay? If you feel it, you feel it. And the first person to feel this, because let's just talk about it. The bulk of this song, the parts of I'm not gonna let no bitch little sis me. She's talking about bitches with ass shots. She's over here serving your husband for filth, bitch. Read him down for filth. Read your situation down for filth, girl. Hello, God, citing Megan's Law. Hello, God. Like, there were a lot of people that were getting hit with these bullets, girl. Hello, God. But mainly it was Nicki. And Nicki, it shows. Not even. I think this song was, again, released Friday. You know, after Midnight Child, we all were getting our things. Literally, I wasn't even off of work at 7 a.m. and Nicki Minaj was going viral for posting these lives of her being just so disrespectful. Let's get into it. This is that night. I'm gonna play something. This is literally that night. We're gonna get into the hatery of it all. Oh shit. Okay, here it is. Here's one of the pieces, girl. This is the hatery. This is literally that night. Friday night, honey. Friday, early morning Friday, bitch. Nicki Minaj done ran through her couches, girl. Hello, guy. Instead of looking for loose change, she was looking for those lost bags, those Frosty the Snowman bags, girl, so she can get into the things. Because she couldn't, with a sober mind, what is that to Nicki Minaj now? We don't know what a sober Nicki looks like anymore. We've all grown accustomed to Miss Cocaina herself. Let's get into it. This is what we talk about with jealousy, hateration. We talk about raggedy bitch syndrome. We talk about someone who may just very well have just a really demonic type of spirit, girl. For her to even, girl, let's get into it. Oh shit, hold on.
She tried to rap double time. Lied on your dead mama. 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 Mama, lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama. Mama. But you will not disrespect Papa Bear, you dirty fucking ran through third ass, bum ass bitch. Broke bitch. You broke. Cause she got blinds on. Look.
And here's part 2 of that.
On her mama's soul, on her dead mama's soul. Yeah. You love who both? You love who both? Somebody talking about my family? Because you will get blocked right now. Sweetheart, I don't give a fuck who you are. Respectfully. Fuck you talking about? Fuck y'all bitches stupid assholes talking about. No, you get off my dick, bitch. Yeah, ain't sliding this year, bitch. Ain't sliding because y'all think all that other shit that was sliding is going to slide now. And it's certain things I know. I don't think y'all want me to say it. And I'm not only talking about Bigfoot. There's certain things I know y'all don't want me to say. Yo, can y'all pull up the party? Where that party song at? Yeah, post the party song. See that? 104,000. More than you can sell in the first week with 3 Grammys. You see that? That's what happened when you what? Lie on your dead mama. 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 Nah. Talk about my family. What I said. Now, bitch, you're gonna learn this year. And all you bitches, I dare you bitches. I dare any of you bitches. And any of you niggas. Oh. Good night. I mean, Roman, you know, I'm here, but Roman, like, be on beat first. Give Roman a reason to... But you know what? I told you. Once my child came into this world, and all the Protect Black Women activists never see a reason to protect Onika. I said it's okay, but guess who's going to protect her own Onika? You are a disgusting serpent. Serpent, thou art loose.
Girl.
And for all my supporters that's on this live, I wish you love and peace this year. I wish you prosperity this year. I really do. Because you know what? You guys deserve it. You do. You do. You do.
Okay, I'm not going to play no more on that because I just thought about something. That's that track playing in the background. They might end up taking my live down. Because I noticed they removed the sound from a lot of people that were screen recording it and posting it to TikTok. So hopefully they do not take my live down. That would suck. But I do want to claim an old nasty piece of fair use. Shout out to Conscious TV. Okay. Nasty piece of fair use, child. This is for informational purposes only, honey. Educational purposes only, girl. We're not, that was public, so I don't know why that would be a problem. But, you know, I think Nicki's the one behind striking everybody because I think she did that intentionally, had that track playing intentionally in the background because she knows bitches like me that serve truth and justice and that are going, she knows she's going to be served her rights. So I've been noticing a lot of videos on TikTok have been, the sound has been taken out. So hopefully they don't do nothing to this live, you know. Girl, it is what it is at this point. But this is what I want to share with you guys. Cardi B said this a long time ago, and I think it's time that we go back to it and give it credence. Okay, I shared this on my Instagram. I also reposted it on TikTok. But this is what Cardi had to say a long time ago. And to be honest, where we see Nicki now, whether you want to admit it or not, this is the truth. Whether you stand for her, okay, whether you're over here spending up all your coins, girl, going to all her concerts, buying all her merch, and you're one of these crazy girls that are doxing the kids on her behalf. This woman don't know you. You ain't getting nothing from this situation. You're just one of the crazies, right? You're a psychopath, right? You have to oftentimes step outside of yourself and your favorites, and you have to be honest. This is what Cardi had to say.
What you need to do is stop focusing on other people, focus on yourself, and focus on your craft because you're out here fucking up your legacy looking like a fucking hater.
And that's on period. Like, it hasn't changed, girl. It really hasn't changed. Like, at this point, that's exactly what you're giving. You're giving hateration. You're giving, you've been swimming in the pool of haterade, girl, since your inception. And it's just disrespectful. It's really disrespectful. And I think I know why. I think I know why you feel the way you feel. Listen to this.
I smooth like water, but I'm known to be a solid bitch. How that fucking hating y'all be doing, it ain't stopping shit. I don't need to watch for me to let him know what time it is. You grown now. I ain't doing nothing that your mama did. Never gave a fuck like I ain't never broke my hymen. I rock Louis slippers cause I'm always out here sliding. Ayy, she say I'm a hoe because a nigga on my body. Guess I got a mad cause a hoe like me be shining. Ayy, I'm a Texas bitch, I ain't scared if she gets thick. Girls can't take dick. I don't really fuck with none of y'all. Y'all can miss me with that handshake shit fucked up. Like what's up? When I walk in, put your cups up. I'm with the nigga with the big body for the bad bitch with the big butt. Girl, I be playing over because these niggas be bangmos. These niggas get the pop first when a bitch is stuck on their play doh. 42, that wasn't me talking. Please stop all that damn stalking. These niggas wanna take shots then fall in love. I was just talking. These bitches don't like me, but I got to make them hate me. How you wanna be me at the same time wanna shake me? I be making money on the motherfucking daily. Got my label mad, but them niggas got to pay me. Hey, who y'all hoes be talking to? Ignore y'all how y'all father do. Until one of y'all hoes say my name, no, I can't acknowledge you. Get you on your first rolling. Ain't shit about your wrist blooded. Talk to me when you really make it get done with all of that dick sucking. Now run shit. Regulated. Niggas and these bitches hating. Don't compare me to these other rappers. Keep us separated. They be tootin' white. I drink brown. Bitch, we segregated. They be chasing niggas through they city. I be chasing paper.
Period. See, I don't think I've actually seen Nicki Minaj ever go on a radio station or ever get on a podcast and actually freestyle. Did she ever do a sway? Did she ever do Hello God, the 5 Fingers of Death or whatever that's called? Did she ever go on to Funk Flex? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. You never hear Nicki Minaj do any real freestyles like that. She'll do a couple of bars on like the Tonight Show or whatever, but let's be honest here. It's more than likely rehearsed. You never hear or see Nicki Minaj freestyle. Back in the day when she was first getting her start, because at that point in time, that's what was needed, required, and desired, hello God, by the musical community, especially in hip hop, right? That's how Biggie got his start. That's how a lot of, even Lil' Kim was spitting a little bit of bars for Big Child. That's how she got her start. Queen Latifah, MC Lyte. That's how a lot of the people get their start. You in the hood, you rap battling, girl, all the things. But Nicki Minaj, let's be honest here. The last time you've ever been in a venue such as that was when you did the BET Cypher many moons ago. I haven't really heard you, and that wasn't, let's be honest here, the ciphers aren't really freestyles either, though. That's pre-recorded trash. Let's just tell the truth. But anyway, let's just get into it, girl. So, as we already know, girl, Megan's new song, Hiss, has gotten the girls' attention, girl. Nicki Minaj in particular, girl. I want to, before we go any further, I have to give some credence. I have to give some life, girl, hello God, to one of the major lines in the Hiss song, which is citing Megan's Law. I want to be respectful, because that's the thing that's carrying right now. That's the thing that is letting the girls have it. And I think that it's important that we don't lose sight of what Megan's Law actually is. It is an actual law, okay? And under Megan's Law, convicted sex offenders in every community, including communities in Florida, must provide certain information to law enforcement authorities in the area where they live, work, or attend school, okay? Now, people would like to know, if you don't already know, Megan's Law is named after a 7-year-old girl. Her name was Megan Conca, a New Jersey girl who was SA'd, and she was unalived by a known registered sex offender who had moved across the street from the family without their knowledge. In the wake of the tragedy, the Concas sought to have local communities warned about sex offenders in the area. So you already know that in his song, citing Megan's Law, was going hard as fuck towards Nicki Minaj's husband, girl, Kenneth Petty. We all know his horrible, deplorable, nasty, trash, toxic, hello gone, insane past, okay? Where he sexually assaulted, girl, a young girl in his neighborhood back in the olden days, child, okay? He was charged. The young girl was ridiculed from her family and the community. She suffered a lot. Even to this day, we're going to get into some things with that as well later on as we go down Nicki's history. But yes, Kenneth Petty is registered sex offender, girl. Anywhere he goes, he cannot go to parks. He cannot go to anywhere where children dwell, girl. They can't even live close to a public school bus stop, girl, period. I mean, every time they move, they have to register, all the things. And we can't forget, thank you, China Black, we can't forget about Nicki's brother. So remember all that time, girl, she was out here paying for the legal fees, child, to help her brother's defense. He's registered, and he's been accused of SAing the kids, honey. So, Nicki, you have a history of, girl, it runs in the family. I hate to say this, but in Black communities, poor-stricken communities, even more so with the girls who are from, I hate to say it, third world type of countries, underdeveloped countries. There's a lot of that goes on within the families, girl, because, like, who's going to stop you? So it becomes normalized. So maybe for Nicki Minaj, that kind of raggedy ass, evil-doing behavior has been normalized to her. But to know that your husband took something from someone that is so precious, and then on top of that, to make matters worse, I guess we can just really get into it. You married this man and took on his problems, and you began to harass this victim. Allegedly, you paid people to, make pop-up visits to her. The things that you had to say about this woman. So you don't mind going to bat for evil doing. And you don't mind throwing women under the bus, when it suits you, when it benefits you, when you need to make an argument because of why you're with that person. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. So yeah, I just wanted to give some life to Megan's Law, since again that's the big thing that everyone's talking about here. I think in this, and again, I want to shout out Megan, but the bulk of this is really just talking about Nicki Minaj and her bitter ass ways, girl. None of what you are portraying is queen-like behavior. This is serving trash. This is serving, girl, I'm jealous. This is serving pressed, bitch. As I said in my previous video talking about the situation. Like, girl, You're exposing yourself, and I actually love it. You're unhinged. The late nights of playing in the snow. Hello, God. The late nights. You know, you're up. You know, what's going on? Where's that baby at, girl? You up in that dark basement, girl. You don't even show your face because you know there's a whole mirror. Hello, God, with rolled up dollar bills on a broken ass coffee table, bitch. That hair is all wet and slicked back is all that Whitney Houston sweat, girl. Hello, that lip sweat. Hello, God. Why you never show yourself in those moments, though? You go to cussing out your chat. You go to going off. Disrespected this woman's mother. That's how you know when you start going that low, when you start getting that petty, that's how you know someone has pressed a motherfucking nerve, girl. That snake bit, girl. That venom is coursing through thine veins, bitch. You don't even know what to do. Have y'all ever seen those nature videos when like a lion or a big animal gets bit by the black mamba? How they go to season out, girl, and laying on the ground, girl, like they just been touched by a blessed pastor, girl. Hello, God. You out here freaking out, catching the Holy Spirit, and you shaking and girl. Just like Nicki's doing. That's in her Roman's revenge voice. A Bigfoot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot. Girl, shut your Dr. Seuss cat in the hat ass up, bitch. I smell the hateration on you, girl. This is a literal queen unraveling. You know what happens when the communities, girl, hello God, when the peasants of Life Child, they start seeing their queen unraveling. That's when they begin to revolt. That's when even their own council starts going against them, girl. Hello, God. They see that she's weak. She's not fit to rule. She's not fit to serve. She's not fit to defend the kingdom, girl. So that's where they take advantage of the opportunity. They come in late in the midnight hour, girl. Hello, God. And while you're up there and while you're down there in that basement, that cloudy ass basement, girl, hello, God. While you down there, girl, with that wet ass hair, that wet lip, hello, God. While you down, Bigfoot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot down. While you out here doing that, girl, that extended ass orgasm that you having underneath the star, underneath your house, girl, in that basement of life, girl, where DJ Academics be, girl, y'all together. That's what, that's what. They come in the midnight hour, girl, while you out. You know, when you up on that snowman child, you up all night, girl. All night, all day, girl, until there's nothing left. And when there's that crash be crashing, let me tell you. So they going to wait. They're going to come through while you dreaming. While you doing all that, they're going to slit your throat hole. Yeah. These girls are just mad, girl. Talking about this woman's mother, calling her a ran through hoe. It's giving like, wow, Megan was right. Whoever feel it, and Nicki is feeling it. That's how you know the track is fire as hell, bitch. That's how you know, like this, and Megan was not wrong too. She knew what was going to come of this. Thank you for the free promo. Megan is independent now. She needs to save every fucking dollar that she can and spend her money wisely moving forward in her career, correct? This was the best table shaker, girl. She shook the table of life off of its fucking foundation, girl. Hello, God. Even the petrified forest found movement, bitch, when this track hit the goddamn airways, girl. And she wasn't wrong. She did say this before the song was even done. When she said this back in 2023, towards the end, she was like, don't worry. When 2024 comes, I'm addressing everything. Don't you worry. You guys are going to get your things. And she did not disappoint. She did not disappoint. Like I said before, Cobra was an amazing track. Now, is it all that, replayable worthy? Probably not. But it's definitely fire. It's definitely a hit. Okay, now we have Hiss. That is fire. And that is a song I could put on repeat because she is serving. she is serving. And when I thought about it, just the length of the song period compared to Nicki's music, again, love Nicki's, album. It was cute. I gave it its things, but she doesn't give you long variations. And Megan Kane, girl, she saw when she conquered it, and she's letting you know that there's still more to come. Something tells me this ain't the last piece of heat. I think everything moving forward is going to be nothing but pure heat, creativity, giving you performance, girl, giving you visuals, girl, giving you lyrics, girl, giving you sex, giving you professional, management type of fish child. She's going to give us everything we need, require, and desire. She's already crossing over too in the pop world, Hello Gone, making her coins over there with the white girls and, the pop stars and things of that nature. Like, she already has crossover appeal, but she's never strayed away like Nicki has. She's never strayed away from just pure hip hop, pure gangsta rapping ass shit. I love it, girl. I love every bit of it. Nicki Minaj is just pressed, girl. And I love the fact, too, thank you, Shed Pro, for bringing this up. I love the fact that Nicki does have a tour coming up. And I just love that Meg is able to low-key capitalize off of that symmetry. Does that make sense? Again, Meg is being smart about this, girl. I'm independent. I got to stack this bread. I got to save this bread, okay? Let's do the things we got to do. And I'm not, and some people say, oh, that's clout chasing. No, it's not. She's in response because Nicki Minaj, do we forget? Nicki Minaj is the one who starts all of this stuff. Let us go down her history real quick. Number one, I still will never get over the fact that Nicki Minaj still does not give any credence nor life to the fact that Deb Antony, if it was not for Deb Antony, I don't think anybody would actually care. Do y'all remember the OJ the Juice Man, the Gucci Man era? Yes, that was thanks to Deb Antony. Yeah, I think we seem to forget that. The same way I will never forgive Jennifer Lopez for standing up there getting that Lifetime Achievement Award, and she did not even thank Keenan Ivory Wayans and the Wayans family for giving her raggedy ass an opportunity to be a goddamn fly girl on In Living Color. I don't have time for people who do not look back and tell the truth on how they got their start and thank those people. If it was not for Deb Antony, bitch, we would not know who the hell you are. You would have never even had the opportunity. You would have still been struggling with a balding ass safari, bitch, living in the goddamn projects, serving chicken plates, bitch. Let's tell the truth. Right over there with Lauren England, girl, in a failed business venture after failed business venture, bitch. So not only do you not give respect and love and all the things to Deb Antony, we already talked about how you allegedly treated your husband's SA victim. You're a horrible, deplorable human being. Like I said before, you were paying people, trying to pay her to be quiet, trying to pay her. In the beginning, it was you approached her nicely, and you were trying to, basically pay her allegedly to to renege on her previous statement so that she ain't got to deal with her raggedy ass husband situation. Because, girl, imagine how difficult that has to be. Not only do you have a baby by this man, but you have to be the mother 100% and the father almost in every situation. Y'all got to homeschool that kid because he's not going to be able to go down to the schoolhouse. Every time y'all move, and Nicki's always on the move, he has to get court-ordered approval, girl, in order to do anything. So the stress that she's under, she's not able to attend half the shit she's invited to because she would love to bring her husband or her son, but she can't do it. Or people have like, girl, we don't want him around us. Who is he? He's not even in the business. He knows nothing of it. Stay at home. But then I don't think he can even stay at home like that. So your life is a big read. And while you're out here trying to throw these girls under all these buses, girl, and just be nasty and rude, really for no reason. If we go to, people love to say, oh, people start with Nicki, they use her. No, Nicki uses them. Okay, and that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Everyone says, oh, well, she does do for the female rap community. Look at all the times that she's co-signed this person. Look at all the times that she's done a feature for this person. And 9 times out of 10, she probably doesn't even charge these people because she knows they're trying to be up and coming. But can we be real? The only reason Nicki Minaj features any of these girls is because she doesn't do it immediately. She waits to see what the buzz is around them, like Ice Spice, like Bia. I forget what was the other girl? I forget, but she's done this with a number of up and coming female rappers. She's gonna wait. What's the buzz surrounding you? Are you a TikTok famous type of bitch? Are you popping right now? What's your views right now? She's not coming while you're on the ground floor to offer you a leg up in life. She's gonna wait to see what people saying about you first. Can she ride that coattail? And that's what I find disrespectful about her. And not only just that, though, the biggest disrespect is when you have helped this person blow up a little bit more than what they already were, and it helped you out because now you have their fan base. Now you still are keeping the youth and the younger generation consistent with you as an artist, too. That's how she does this. That's how, and I'm not mad at that trick because a lot of people use that trick. Of course, you're supposed to get on with the next best thing, since sliced bread, bitch, especially if you're an older girl. I understand that you want to keep your relevance in the industry, but to do that and then be done with them, Ice Spice still going up for you. But have we seen Nicki Minaj again? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't really give that much of a fuck. But has Nicki Minaj actually performed any of their feature songs together? Didn't that poor girl have to rap Nicki's verse for her at one of her little concerts? Have we seen Nicki with Bia? Did she feature that song they had together? Every time she does a song with one of these female girls, right? She'll show up for the men. I've seen her show up for Drake. She's going to show up for Wayne. She's going to show up for Future. She's going to show up for all the other girls. Hello, God. Sexy Red, thank you. What's up, D? How you doing, boo? And thank you, Shea Pearl. Let's be honest here. It's not like Nicki Minaj is even a good performer like that. But still, why aren't you showing up for the girls? You love these girls so much. They're your little sisters. You're their big mama or whatever the case may be. You're their mentor. Well, where are you? Had Ice Spice and Taylor Swift looking like groupies, bitch, down to that MTV Awards, girl. Had them looking like groupies, and for what? For what? For you not to even show up for them when they wanted you or they needed you? I feel like this. If you're doing a concert and you're about to perform a feature song, you need to have that person who's featured in that song with you performing. If they're not going to make it or if they bow out last minute, you need to scrap that song from the list. That's all I'm saying. I just think it's foolishness that people want to always sit here and ride for this lady, but not really look at the plain to see evidence that she don't give not one fuck about any of these girls. She's a user while she's over here. And then you know what I find crazy too? It's the hypocrisy for me. It's the hypocrisy, Nicki, because you are getting mad at Megan, right? So right now, one of the things that's going viral is that Nicki Minaj claims that she did a song with Megan's producers. They basically allegedly begged Nicki Minaj to be on this track or whatever, be on this beat and all that, to use this beat or whatever. And apparently this was like 6 years ago. And Nicki's mad because they haven't cleared the song. They haven't cleared the record or whatever, right? And she thinks, and she's insinuating that Megan, hello God, is, the reason why it's being blocked. Bitch, didn't you just do the same thing with Kanye West? Didn't Kanye ask you, hello God, for permission to release a song? And you were like, girl, that's 3 years ago? You keep bringing up all of the stuff that Meg allegedly did or allegedly said and all these things, right? And I find it funny because most of your information is coming from other people. Like you cited Party's song as one of your main argument points. We really gonna believe old sorry ass, spiteful, hating ass nigga like Party? He was addressed in his song too. Girl, seriously? You never ride for women who claim that they have been abused by these men. You never ride for women, period, with anything. This woman came out, or people been cheating. Even if you are the most nastiest person in the world, at least try to have a heart for someone that has been through something. You know what it's like being a woman in this industry. How many times has it been insinuated, hello God, that you were out here getting done by the entire Cash Money Records? How many times was it insinuated that Gucci Man, hello God, Waka Flocka, and everybody from back in that day, again, no respect on Deb Anthony's name, they say you was doing it who back in the streets of Georgia. There were plenty of rumors. So the fact that you as a black woman in the music industry can't see where, girl, you know, these people will lie on their dicks just because you're relevant. It helps them. The same way you ride on the dicks of these other girls because you need your relevance. You never stand with the women, girl. You never stand with the women, but you want people to stand with you. You want people to see your perspective on how you're the one that's the victim all the time. It's foolishness. You're wrong for that. So anybody that can stand up here and support, calling this woman her foot, calling her bullet fragment foot, calling her all kinds of names. You done brought this woman's mama up in this situation. Like, girl, like at this point, it's no longer about, okay, you just being petty. You're wrong. You're evil. Your soul has been tainted because his has pressed a button with you, bitch. And I think you should just tell the truth. I don't even think you really like your husband, bitch. I don't even think you like your current situation. You see now the hindrance that it brings you. Exactly. B. Coleman posting pictures of her foot, reposted the actual video after this, right after when the chopper was shining a light on her girl, and they had her down there to the Kris Jenner's community girl and Calabasas girl. Just for the life of me, like, you are beyond petty. Like, you're evil. You're sadistic. You're toxic. And it's not just the almighty snowman that's been blown up your nose that has you out here acting like this. It's this whole, like, narcissistic, in the fact, too, girl, you can't stand real competition. And then you out here with tweeting out about her having ghostwriters and all this kind of stuff. No. I played for you guys Megan's freestyle earlier. Look up Megan's freestyles. Look how Megan entered the game. Megan has not changed the way that she approaches her artistry at all. Most of it is freestyling. Sorry, Nicki. You would know about that if you weren't out here putting out trash like Queen, Hello God. We've seen your writing process. You've shown it to us. But why does it take so long for you to put something out, though, boo? Half the shit that I feel like we got from the last album was shit that you have been recorded probably 5 years ago. Probably tracks that didn't make it to the Queen album is probably what you gave us, too, on a lot of this. It's the hatery for me. I also want to bring up what she did allegedly to K. Michelle. Y'all remember this was right when Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill were in the talking phase. K. Michelle had a song called Anybody Wanna Buy a Heart. I heard that song. I love that song, right? Tell me why it featured Meek Mill. No, it was Meek Mill's song. He featured K. Michelle on it. Tell me why Nicki Minaj blocked K. Michelle from being on the record. That song was then put on Nicki Minaj's album. When K. Michelle started talking about it, Nicki Minaj, with her defensive ass, went to selling out, calling the girl all kinds of names and everything else like that. You're a nasty person. You want to talk about people with sympathy and payola. You screamed at the top of your lungs when Cardi was out here being number one. And I think that's the problem that we see with Meg is that you hear it because you know success when you hear it, but because you're such a hating ass bitch, you're not going to give that girl her things. Damn, you know she's marketable as fuck. You know that she's talented as fuck. And you know that she's blessed and favored. Hello, God. You know that about her. You know that you see the potential that she's going to surpass you, that she's the fresh thing and you are no longer that. And that's okay. A lot of y'all girls be so worried about the moment in time that you had and you trying to relive those moments like a crack fiend. You want the same, you want to experience what that first hit from 20 years ago gave you to the point where you'll risk it all to get it again. That's craziness to me. It's craziness to me. Everyone is not the problem. If you are the common denominator and all of these people have had issues with you, you even tried to go up against Queen Mariah herself. And let me tell you how powerful Mariah is. If Nicki Minaj even thanked her when she got that little award at MTV, whatever, you thanked the woman who you had that was a very popular beef. And Mariah was not seeing your low-level asshole. Queen Mariah was, girl, who you talking to? And you see, Nicki don't like to really go toe-to-toe with someone who's more successful than her. Because let me tell you, I don't give a fuck how much you stans love your Nicki Minaj. She will never be more successful than Queen Mariah herself, bitch. And that's on motherfucking period. You better know it. You better know it. That boils my blood. Y'all know I love Mariah, bitch. When that beef was going on, I was like, yeah, Mariah, get that hoe together. You are classy base, honey. You have been in the industry. You have rivaled the genres, girl. Hello, God. You have rivaled the test of time, girl. Hello, God. And you still look better than that bitch. Look at Nicki Minaj walking around here, girl, with that old tired-ass, deflated-ass beach ball girl that she call a booty. Look at that. Just a load of laundry, girl. Hello, God. No starch. Just sitting in the back, girl. Look at that. Just dragging through the sands of the beach, girl. An old tent, girl. Y'all went camping. Y'all got struck by lightning. That's Nicki Minaj booty just dragging. Just nasty. You want to talk about stuff. You wanted to talk about Megan's foot, but what about your butt? What have you done to your butt, girl? You tried to drag K. Michelle back then, but look at you. You leaking. You leaking. You can't even sit down. That's probably why we never see her like she always standing up. She always in that other video she was, she leaked. Just like the wet lip that she has. The Whitney Houston wet lip. The famous, the iconic Whitney Houston wet lip, girl. Talk about unraveling though, right? It's been nonstop since Megan's release. Nonstop. That's how I know the coke is coking. Hello, God. That's that good Colombian stuff, girl. Straight from Pablo Escobar's private stash, girl. I'm telling you, it has to be. She is up all night, girl, posting. Girl, pressed. And everybody else is just shutting the fuck up. Whoever the other shots were for, we can all try to come up with our own little whatever. But Megan was getting it off her chest. And the other ones are just shut. You better shut the fuck up. And I know Megan is sitting down because Megan, I don't think, has said anything since like, okay, girl, thank you so much. You keep going on. Because I believe the song now is #1. The song is #1, and I believe the song is when one song can overshadow an entire album, because I don't even think that are we in like a month of Pink Friday 2's release? Is it a month or 2 months? I don't even think it's been a month since Pink Friday 2's release, right? That one song is overshadowing an entire album. What'd you say, D? Like a dungeon dragon. My cigarette smoking ass, girl. Girl. 5 songs are gold off PF2. Stop it. Hey, go ahead. Do your thing, baby. Do your thing. Okay, we got a Nicki Minaj lover in the house. Look here. I live for Nicki. I live for her. But we got to tell the truth. She's a mad, sad, bitter old hoe. You're 41 years old, girl. And I know I saw some video, right, on TikTok. What does age have to do with rap? What does age have to do with rap? It has a lot to do with rap. If you're 41 years old, right, and you want to bring up someone's dead mother, you know what I mean? You want to bring up someone's dead mother. You want to talk about a woman that was shot in the foot. She was assaulted, girl, by a man. Oh, my bad. You have strong ties to that man, right? He's part of that legendary so-called producer, rapper, industry, right? So you don't want to go up against someone who has a bigger, I'm not going to say bigger legacy, but Tory Lanez, for those that don't know, he's not just publicly successful in music, but even behind the scenes as a writer. He's very successful in that world. He has a lot of connections. Why do you think he was able to get away with bitch slapping August Alsina's frail ass child behind the backstage girl? Why do you think he was able to get away with a lot of the stuff that he did in the community? What's up, Jeff? How you doing, boo? How you doing? But when it comes to age, right, specifically, it's like, girl, especially you poise yourself as a queen, right? You never take yourself down to that level of disgust and bile. And again, I get what you're saying, Jeff. There are no rules, but I feel like it's all about how you, what's the intention behind it. And in the moment, you're mad because you got handled. You talked about this girl a lot and underhandedly in your album. There was a lot of sneak dissing in your album towards her, towards a lot of the girls. You're just mad because she had the balls, hello gone, she had the stallion balls, honey, to call it out to where people didn't have to guess. We knew exactly who Megan was talking about in this song. Mainly you and your trash of a husband, bitch. Period. You're showing your colors. You are really exposing yourself for the raggedy human being that you are. And that really sucks because, like, it takes away, like, if you really want to go, if I was her, I just would have shut the fuck up. I would have got in my bag of things. Because isn't that what she talks about too? When she was really, I'm not saying she was scared, but let's just be honest here. Like, we talk about this all the time in reference to Nicki Minaj. Megan stepped on her neck in this song and exposed her. Well, not really, because we already knew this when it came down to her beef with Remy Ma, right? You will talk a big game, but when these girls are ready to really whoop your ass in real life, this is what you like to say. Well, why don't you just go in the booth? Why don't we make it a competition? And why you want to get all real and real physical and stuff? You sound like Evelyn Lozada's old sorry, scared ass when motherfucking what's her name, girl? Oh shit! When OG was not just talking about that life, she was ready to be about that life, and y'all had that girl excommunicated from the reunion of the Basketball Wives because now that a real bitch has stepped through, and not only is she about what she talking about, she's in your face and ready to wear you out in the streets of life, girl. You are scared. Now you want to play victim. So why don't, again, it's the hypocrisy for me. Why don't, and you, instead of getting out here and being ultra disrespectful, exposing yourself for the hating, creeding ass bitch that you are, right? Why don't you go into the booth? Take your own advice, bitch. Oh, my bad. Hit dogs really do holla. You are really pressed because this did something to you. Not only is it ultra successful, but she touched on some very personal things that you've been struggling with. First, that struggle ass you've been struggling with, that struggle relationship, the struggle of your husband not being able to really do anything family oriented. Girl, you can't even go to Chuck E. Cheese, bitch. Everything you do, you're going to spend more money on because every time you want to have a birthday, it has to be at the house. And then people going to be looking around like, girl, do I really want to? Your son is going to be lonely, girls. No one's going to want to come to this party. I'm just saying though, girl, like you keep on. I'm happy. I'm happy she's unhinged. I'm happy that she's found the New Year's leftover Coke bags in the couch chair. Hello, God. I'm glad that she's been able to do that because it's going to show people, oh wow, oh wow, this is who our queen really is. Wow, thank you, you nasty cunt. My message to Nicki, and it's always going to be the same message, girl. Like at this point, I think it's too late to save yourself. So I know you always say, "Oh, I'm going to be the bad guy. I'll just play that role." No, you really are the bad guy. There's no need to play a role that you've been playing your entire life. You've always been a cutthroat. You want to talk about her being a serpent and a snake? No, girl. You've been the serpent. You've been the snake. You've been the one trying to undercut a lot of these girls and blackball a lot of these girls from certain situations. You've been the one stopping people's bags. You've been the one doing everything, perpetrating. Again, it's always the one that scream and holler because it's finally happening to them. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun, right? Now that it's finally happening to you, it's a problem. You're the victim. Girl, I can't. All roads lead back to that bullshit, that hypocrisy. I'm sick of it. And for those that sit here and co-sign this foolishness, shame on you. You really that girl? Get your deflated ass in the goddamn booth, hello God, and rap your ass off. Give us a cute little EP. Get the girls. Let's turn to the real competition that you always screaming about when a bitch is ready to whoop your ass in real life. Ra Ali's old Ra Ali can't protect you forever, bitch. Period. Wonder where all the people who really care for her are at. They should tell her. You know, when you are, that's what happens when you're like a person like Nicki. If you ever notice, you've never, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a Nicki stan, I'm not in her life, but she's not like other successful music artists. Is her family employed by her? You know how some people, bring them along for the ride and share, or does she just basically retire her whole family out there in Barbados or wherever, girl, and they live in the life? She don't show her family. I find that to be funny too. She keeps them far, far, far away, girl. I wonder why. You never hear about her going on vacation to see the family. We saw the family many years ago when she did that little documentary when she, when she was first started becoming ultra successful. When she took them to the mall and bought them all that cheap ass shit. It's much cheaper down there, girl. Them girls was living the life, child. They was like, oh my goodness, thank you. That's not how they talk, but girl, you get the gist, child. Shit. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, honey. Passing out those pesos, girl, and people thought they was rich, girl. Oh, from Trinidad, my bad. Forgive me, girl. Forgive me, girl. Okay, forgive me. Yes, girl. So you don't see her with her family, or she don't post them. We don't know what they got going on. We haven't seen anybody in her entourage that says that they're family. So I truly believe that there's either she just does not want them out there like that, or do they know some things? Is she scared that they'll talk? What's really the tea, Nicki? So if you ask me, she's one of those people, she surrounds herself with yes men. And when you are the almighty dollar that's taking care of everyone and everything, who in your camp is really gonna step against you? Let's be honest. Let's be honest about that. Yeah, D, her brother, I think he's currently serving time. She tried to remove herself from that situation, but it was kind of hard to do that when they dug up the receipts that she was paying for his legal defense. She never showed up to a court date, which I don't blame her. Because at that time, Nicki was big. That was like, she was really big. Like, she was really conquering the game at that point. Her name was everywhere. She was featured on everything. So she didn't want that stain on her. But you can't keep a good blogger down, bitch. Hello. Someone who really is doing the digging. That's what I'm trying to tell the girls. Y'all want this public life. When the kids go to digging, it's worse than when you running for president, girl, when you need a Supreme Court justice seat. They're going to do a deep dive on you. I don't know. Y'all notice she has nothing but yes men around her in the studio when she like to stunt like she's exactly. And for anyone who said, Bigfoot, 7 foot, that cat in hat trash, like, green eggs and ham girl and, all the things girl, like at the end of the day, like, okay, y'all, what? Listen to hits, bitch. Okay. She said, oh, that song is trash. That song. No, you're mad, girl, because that song is everywhere. Everyone is getting their life and you've been exposed. And the good thing about the good old internet, girl, it stays around. There are screen shooters everywhere, girl. Let me tell you something. So you can try to post and delete all you want to, but girl, we have the proof. We have the proof. The real proof. But yeah, Nicki, at this point, I think it's too late. There's no saving face from this. I was even looking at some of the comments in her live, and I'm going to be honest with you, like even some of her so-called supporters were calling her out, like, girl, you're looking unhinged. It seems as if you're still on the Frosty the Snowman, bitch. It seems, you're really telling on yourself, like, big time, girl. It's not a good look for a queen. It's not a good look at all, especially to go as low as you've been going with trying to talk about this girl's dead mother. The fact is that did Megan even lie? Let's just say this, right? In that line alone, talking about Kenneth Petty, right? Did Megan lie? The answer to that is no. Did Megan lie when she recited, when she stated, I'm not going to let you little sis me? She did not lie. Nicki does that to everyone. And Nicki wants to always say, y'all beg me for the track. Y'all beg me for the feature. Y'all beg me. You have up-and-coming artists who would love to have a name like you co-sign their project, of course. But as far as the begging part, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. The same way how you tried to act like Lil' Kim was acting like she was the gatekeeper and all this kind of shit. No, it's really you acting that way. That's why Lil' Kim had to check your ass and why you never ran up on Lil' Kim. Because even in her old fucking stuffed body days now, Lil' Kim will rock your shit. And I know you ain't finna step to Megan Thee Stallion, young tenderoni who's about 6,000 feet tall, bitch, with them big ass heels will stab you in the fucking eyes, girl. It will beat your ass like an anime character. Get the hell up out of here. You are not really about that life, and it kills me so much because it's just like, damn, girl, the only reason you're about that life is you got the money to supply for goons and shooters, girl. And you don't even do that because you're not really about that life. And you don't really have to be, because if you're a real queen with your riches, hell, the treasury is full, hello, God, you are Nicki Minaj. What the fuck are you doing? But that's the thing, though, Jeff. She's repeating something someone else is saying, too. I said that in the beginning of the live, too. Most of the stuff that Nicki Minaj is spewing out of her despicable mouth is based on other people and what they have to say. And how can we even trust what those people have to say, especially someone like Party, who is in his feelings because, girl, Megan said no, ma'am. But she's still repeating it, and in the way that she's repeating this information, it comes off very hateful, very spiteful, very evil. Why, though? All I ask is that you do the very thing you ask other people to do. You sit around this bitch, talk about, oh, well, let's get into the rap. Why we got to take it there? Why we got to do that? Okay, but now that the shoe's on the other foot, hello, guy. It's a problem. You're screaming victim. What's up, Josh? How you doing, boo? For everybody that's coming in, please hit the like button, honey. Thank you so much. Engage in the platform. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Yes, girl. That's all I'm saying is it's so crazy to me. Like when everyone else does the very thing that you've been doing, it's now a problem. I don't know, girl. I just need her to do better. Put it in the music. Don't go live, in that cloudy ass basement, girl, with that snowman residue flying everywhere, girl. Stop it. Put it in the music. Give us the music. But I mean, there's no reason to bring up her mom, though. Even if you are reciting what a disgruntled ex-employee, let's tell the truth, you were an employee party. Your services were no longer needed, required, or desired, girl, because you was cheating. You was doing hoe shit. You was being a low-key hater, too. And that's what I'm trying to tell a lot of these women, like Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert's situation. Y'all be sitting around here thinking you're equals. You are not equals, especially if the line is, especially if the light is shining brighter on you. And you got one of these little, look, same situation. Shout out to Cass Meow, his review of Chasing Atlanta, Hello Gone, when he talked about Wayne DePayne. How are you supposed to be her manager and you want to be an artist too? Who's going to manage you? Like, same thing with Puff Daddy. What the fuck are y'all doing? If you want to be the queen center stage, then be the queen center stage. That's what Party was serving me. Hold on, y'all. Let me get something to drink. Ooh. Shit. That's all I got, And again, you're allowed to talk about everybody, right? But when they shoot the club up back on you, you got a problem with it. This is my thing, though, Josh. Where is that at? If it's true that Megan talked about her child, where is that at? Where's that receipt at? See, Nicki Minaj, because the Frosty the Snowman is in abundance in her nose, hello God, it's attached itself to thine brain, hello God, she creates supposed reasons for her defense, things that didn't actually happen. Let's just tell the truth. I believe Nicki Minaj uses these fake ass lies to excuse the reason why she's clapping back the way that she is, to cover the fact that she's really just a mad, sad, bitter whore. And I'll say it again too, like not all these girls are lying about their experience with you. Megan encouraged her to drink after Nicki said, I'm trying for a child, which is disrespectful. I mean, but you are old lady fish, and 41 is not old, but let's just tell the truth. And at the time, she probably was like, 38? 30, 37. At the time, Meg was in her early 20s, college student. She's excited to be here. Everyone that at that time that was doing songs or videos with Megan, there was always this ritual where she would make them drive the boat, which is her basically pouring a bottle in their mouth. So forgive Meg for being a young girl. How do we know that's true? I would love to know, do we have a receipt to prove that that is true though? I highly doubt that Megan would look at her and say she can abort the baby. I would need to see a receipt. I would need to see a receipt. Because I'm not going to lie, everything that we have heard Cardi B talk about, everything that we have heard Megan talk about, everything that we have heard a lot of the girls talk about in terms of, you know, their tumultuous relationship with Nicki Minaj, the receipts are what has played out in front of us. So when we're talking about what Megan may have allegedly said to Nicki Minaj to spark Nicki Minaj to be the way that she is towards Meg, you know? And then it's like Nicki says she's going to expose all the text messages and all the conversations. Why are you holding on to stuff that long? That was a long time ago. See what I mean? Just like the girls from Chasing, you'll in other reality shows, you'll save. Look what was it Evelyn girl or Jennifer when they were saving all the receipts from many moons ago on that old crusty ass phone. Girl, please. You want to keep everything. So I've been trying to tell the girls, y'all better stop texting and DMing these people and not thinking they ain't for to save your shit for later to try to use against you. What's up, Denise? How you doing? Josh, her real enemy is Cardi, but Cardi pays her dust. So the next formidable opponent is Megan. And it has no choice but to be Megan because Megan is the real threat. When we talk about music, when we talk about just everything, think about Megan's history. Almost, if not everything Megan has touched has kind of turned to gold. Even Nicki is low-key bitter and girl, you got 3 Grammys. Are you mad at that? Does Nicki have a Grammy? Let's see. Girl, you don't have a Grammy. Girl, the one thing the queen does not have, girl, you have no Grammy. Megan has 3. You've cited that a lot, Nicki. You sure have. You've sat back in disgust. She has 3 Grammys. Left foot, right foot, left foot, 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot, 7 foot. You dumb bitch. Girl, she has none. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, anyway, that's really just my thoughts on that situation. What's going on with this cough? It's really just developed. Like, what's the tea? And I believe Megan is the #1 trending right now. Her song is #1 on all streaming platforms. Nicki Minaj had something to say about girl, like you're not even gonna. She said she had 104,000 people in her live, and she doesn't even think Megan's gonna be able to sell that much her first week. We'll see. We'll check back Friday. We'll see what those sales are looking like. And in part, thanks to you for dragging it on the way that you did. You made people more interested in, and I wonder how many times was Megan's Law searched up on Google. You brought a lot of light and love to a situation that really needed to probably be talked about, especially nowadays. So Megan has done mankind a service. Okay, and you're mad that your husband had to be the brunt of that joke, girl. Period. You're mad. Tell the truth. And that your son, because this song is going to be so successful, your son is going to hear this in his future. Because this song will be legendary. This will be the song that exposed you and your husband for the filth that you really are in this life. Let's tell the truth. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all be having these kids, and y'all don't think about the future where they gonna look. They gotta have no choice but to look back. Oh, and real quick before we get off this topic, did you guys catch the shade that she threw at the Jenners in the song "Hiss" when she talked about how something about her pussy so good she might get Kris Jenner to manage her or something like that? And I was like, oh, that was a clear shot to those bitches. Because I find it disgusting that everything that happened with the Tory Lanez situation was in the neighborhood. They were attending a party that night at Kylie Jenner's house. And no one stood up for Meg. No one. So shout out to Meg for clearing the girls. Clearing the girls. You guys want to suck up our black men. You guys want to suck up our black culture and use it, but you don't want to help defend Hello God. I told y'all Tory was way more powerful than y'all could think. That's the only reason the Jenners kept herself out of it, because Tory has strong ties to Travis Scott, strong ties to Kanye West. Girl, please. But in the end, just like Megan talked about towards the end of the song, is that, girl, we're in this courtroom, bitch, nothing but the truth will be served. Hello, God. And that's exactly what happened. And now you and your chia pet hair ass bitch is sitting behind bars where it belongs. Being placed on your knees to please the entire cell block unit, bitch. Nicki was mad at Travis Scott when, what's up, China Black? Scott, when his song topped the charts years ago. Yeah, remember how she was going back and forth with his promo for that? She was upset and trying to call him out because I guess he had some type of merchandise attached to his sales, and they were upset that that was going to count as, what did they do? It was going to count as a stream or whatever. I forget exactly what it is. It was going to count as a sale, basically, for the song. And she was mad about that. And then she tried to do the same exact thing. And then also got mad when Cardi and Meg did the exact same thing, but in just a different way. But it was actually going to a good cause. Nicki Minaj was doing it to be a selfish cunt. So again, Nicki Minaj stands, the proof is literally in the pudding. Like, everything is out here for us to see. Nicki is the problem. What's up, Lex? How you doing, boo? Sometimes you need to save info when it comes to possible legal matters. A good receipt is hard to come by in your time of need. Exactly. Save it for that kind of stuff. But when you're out here saving petty, just regular conversations with people, or, y'all had a private discussion on something that was between you girls, and now you're mad 10 years later, or whatever the case may be, you want to expose, what they said about somebody else, or whatever the case may be. I just find that to be deplorable in nature. Like, girl, okay, it is what it is. And that's a good example, too. On Mad Day, bitches will expose you. You have to be mindful of what you share with people. Honestly, I can understand why Nicki hates Cardi's existence from a rapper standpoint. I would be mad, too, if a girl who can't rap got all these accolades I should have gotten. It's not about what you should have gotten, though. Who says, hello, God, who says that what is meant for someone else should have been meant for you? Because if you were meant to have it, you would have had it. Does that make sense? Cardi never came out and said that she was some lyrical genius or that she even wrote her own raps. She was very transparent about her musical process. She was very transparent of why she got into music to begin with. She was tired of stripping. So let me do what everybody else is doing. And if it sticks, it sticks. It just so happened to stick very well for Cardi B. What was for her was for her. And Nicki Minaj, you cannot be sitting on the sidelines of someone's life hating on them for how they got where they got to. Real rap has not been real rap, let's be honest here, for a very long time. So the fact that we keep trying to lean on that understanding, like, oh my God, like these girls are just, and that may be very well true. Like, I had this discussion with my nephew about like the sexy reds, like they're feeding what the popular music is into right now. You cannot be mad that this generation isn't like the other generation when it came to music and the things that we would accept or deem, successful or not when it came to an album or a song or a video or any creative endeavor in the musical realm, right? Don't be mad. Hey, girl, you paved the way. You made it easier for the girl. Isn't that the point? I said this in a conversation piece not too long ago. Like, the point of us struggling and having a hard time is not for us to come back later and see that the new generation is having it a lot easier. We should be grateful and humble to know that, damn, we're the ones who laid the foundation. It might have been hard. A lot of y'all sit back and say, oh, the ancestors are rolling over in their grave at this generation. Probably not. They might be actually celebrating. Okay, wow, our sacrifice was worth something because now it's a little bit easier for our descendants. Does that make sense? Instead of sitting back and being busy, look how easy they got it. Just like the old tired gays. These young gays, they just don't understand. Actually, they do. It's a lot easier for them now. I even wish I could have turned back the hands of time and came out of the closet or have been myself a lot earlier, because this generation can do that now. I couldn't really do that back then because, girl, please. So instead of being a hating asshole about how easy it is now for you to just do this and do that without doing all the legwork that you had to do, you should be grateful. Because when your because if your son decides that he wants to be a rapper or a singer or someone in music later on, he may not have to. He's definitely not going to have it as hard as everybody else because look who his fucking mom is. And that actually really depends on the trajectory of your career moving forward after this, bitch, to be honest with you. Because you might be just like your husband, shunned from this industry if you keep going down this dark, lonely road. Hello, God. Does Cardi have a Grammy? Ooh, does she? Let's see. I don't think Cardi has a Grammy. Hold on. Does Cardi B have a Grammy? Oh, yeah, she does. She got Album of the Year. Cardi B, the first female artist to win the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album as a solo artist, and marketed the first female rap album in 15 years, nominated for Album of the Year. So yeah, she does have a Grammy. Shout out. Okay, we all, Trina was telling the truth too, but she wasn't trying to be too, controversial about it. Because Trina just be living her life, girl. She, come on, ladies, let's get this money done. Trina ain't worried about none of that, girl. Like, period. She's like, girl, I ain't got time for all that. Y'all can, who the best, who the queen, who, girl, I know I'm the queen of the South. Like, that's all I know, bitch. Okay, that's all Trina knows is that she's the queen of the South, period. Okay. But there was a standard Nicki had to meet and uphold to even be considered in the rap industry, let alone the pop industry. Exactly. And like I talked earlier about it, she also knows what it's like being a Black woman trying to fight her way through an industry that would try to sell her for sex, hello God, that would try to do all kinds of abominable, horrific things to her, which I'm sure that has happened to her, but because that these people could pull the plug on her career at any moment, she's silent about it. But you would rather sit here in this life and the next, girl, and defend these sorry-ass men instead of your fellow Black women who you know is telling the truth about the things that have happened to them. Exactly, Spicy Original. Rhapsody would be way more prevalent now if it wasn't for the fact that this generation and a lot of these people are really living for the whole era. The whole era is in right now. The microwavable girl is in right now. The pop-up girl, the pop-up shop girl is in right now. There's no conversations about longevity right now. Nobody cares because when it comes to music nowadays, let's be honest here, longevity doesn't matter because the light flickers so fast. You never know what's on, you never know what's off. Right when you get used to something, something new comes back out. So no one cares because they know that at any moment their career could be over. In this life, in this realm, period, the industry of music is only going to allow so many girls to remain inside. Does that make sense? Nicki Minaj has been holding it down for over 10 plus years, right? You have had some of the girls who have had that time too. I think Nicki's phasing. She could stay in if she gets it together, but I think she's about to phase out. And then you got girls like Meg and Cardi and a lot, the other girls are going to be coming through if they can find their way. You only got a few main stage girls. Let's tell the truth. What? Oh, you talking about Roman's going to handle Megan? The fact that you have to go get one of your split personalities, girl, to go handle your business says everything I need to know right there. girl, please, Just that fact alone that you have to go, you can't face her as Nicki Minaj. You have to go face her as Roman's Revenge. And 9 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot. I don't think Megan's scared of that. Megan is an anime nerd, honey. All she got to do is pull out one of those personalities and go ahead and motherfucking Kamehameha wave your motherfucking ass, bitch, away from her, period. Roman's Revenge, when you think about it, Roman does not fit in this time period for music anyway, though. There's nothing that Roman would be able to do. I am not Jasmine. I am Aladdin. That's not going to work over here, baby. It's reciting Disney characters and princesses. It's not going to work over here, girl. It's not going to work. You're going to have to really dig deep, girl, in that couch of life of yours, girl, and pull out more than just a Coke bag. Hello, to handle Megan, period. Oh, she black now. When that happened, never mind. Has always stated she is West Indian or Trini. Yeah, that's true, too. And she loves showing that off, girl. Every time she get on somebody's live or her own live and get this one down. And she be trying to do too much, girl. Shut your ass up, bitch. You just culturally appropriate at this point, in my opinion. I need African Americans to understand something. Just because the boat your ancestors were on stopped at the islands and dropped them off prior to getting to the mainland does not make you other. Period. Yeah, that was the era. That's why she doesn't do it no more. Nicki had to calm all that down because she knew that was becoming a little bit like, okay, girl. Just like Lady Gaga said, girl, I don't have time to be acting like this all the time, bitch. Like, sometimes I just want to be in a red dress and some heels, girl, and call it a day. I just want to know if she truly expects these artists to turn down Grammys for her sake. Like, how does that make? Thank you. You want people to sell themselves under the river, girl, so you can so you feel better about yourself. I wonder if things will change. Like the music on the mainstream just seems boring these days. It's so TikTok centered and it's affecting quality. I think as long as the masses keep getting and turning those profits over, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. But again, all of this stuff is trending. All of this stuff is a fad. It seems like it lasts long, but it probably won't. So who knows? Maybe this is just a phase and we'll go back to, because think about it, all roads lead. Think about a lot of these microwavable girls now, they're sampling older music anyway. Most of today's music is sampled and mixed older music. So all roads lead back to the past. We always end up going back to where we started at some point or another. Even me, like I love some of the new shit that be coming out, But girl, sometimes I find myself in the car on my way to work or at the gym or at home playing Luther, playing Mariah, playing Anita Baker, Sade. Like, you know, like I have to go into my bag of things just to feel something again. Maxwell. Hello, God. Shout out to Maxwell. You know, I be having no choice. All right, so that lasted longer than I thought it would. So I guess we're going to shoot for 2 hours. So we're at the hour 33 mark now. YB just low-key called the rap girls crustables. I'm just going to end that, yeah. Shout out to Meg. I wish her all the success. I'm ready to see an entire project, though. I'm not going to lie. Thank you for giving us, you know, the new year starting off right. I appreciate that. Roll out maybe 1 or 2 more joints in the upcoming months, upcoming month. And then for spring break, girl, I need the album. We need the album. Yeah, period. And again, she's doing everything smart. Her marketing is brilliant. She's doing everything that she needs to do. You could tell that mama's been paying attention. She has good mentors, good tutors, or she has a really good team that's really on her side and got her looking good and feeling good. And I'm ready for the next project already. I can't wait. I can't wait. And I can't wait to see how, you know, the girls are mad about it. I can't wait to see exactly what they got going on. So, okay. Moving on. So the next order of business is I wanted to talk about Shannon Sharpe. Let's just get into it. Shannon Sharpe has gone viral yet again, and this time it has nothing to do with his highly successful podcast, Club Shay Shay. He was recently in the news and the talk of the town due to his close relationship with his stylist, who happens to be a black gay man. They have been seen courtside together on numerous occasions at NBA games. This obviously has sparked rumors that question the ex-pro football player's sexuality, especially since Shannon doesn't seem to be gallivanting through these streets of life, girl, with any type of woman. So I just wanted to talk about it real quick. And this is what I have to say. I said this about Lil Nas X. This is only a topic of conversation because it's black and it's gay. Any type of salacious story, girl, hello God, salacious rumor, especially when we talk about black people, black men specifically, and their potential of being down low or associated with any type of homophobic vibes, girl, right? That's what we love to talk about. That is nothing else, right? If this was a regular looking homeboy who was not a gay man or didn't appear to be a gay man, let's be honest here, a lot of people make the judgments based on how you look. And I always ask myself this question, what does gay actually look like? People associate that with you dressing a little bit more feminine. You know, girl, you got on bell bottoms and some Rick James boots. Girl, you got to open, you got your hair done a certain way, or, you know, but y'all ain't called Prince gay. He had assless chaps, girl, and platform boot heels, and he was wearing full-on goddamn blouses and shit. He was singing Purple Rain with a purple perm, bitch, and y'all was over here, the women's was lusting. No one called him gay. A lot of y'all are here because of Prince. Your parents played his music in the background, girl, while they was making sweet love, girl. He was conceived on a Prince song. We love to judge people based on how they look, how they appear. We associate that. I've seen a lot of feminine-looking men who actually are not even gay at all. Hello. I see a lot of stud-looking girls who ain't even gay at all. They just like to be comfortable and wear men's clothing. Period. I think it's disrespectful. It's even more disrespectful that this conversation even has to be had, to be honest with you, because a grown-ass man is chilling with his stylist, and must be a friend too, though, right? Must be a friend. You don't take your stylist to the goddamn ball. How many people does Shannon Sharpe know? Professional ball players, other friends of his that he could have took? That's the level of comfortability I wish most straight men would have. But again, we're having this conversation because Uger is so salacious in nature. This man is gallivanting through the streets of life with a known gay male. He must be gay himself. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. And this is what I have to tell the gay community too. This is why I say that they don't look at us as human beings. They look at us as other. They look at us as accessories. They look at us as a laughable, hello God, species. They don't look at us as normal. They don't look at us as equal. They don't look at us the same way white people look at black people for millennia. You don't fit the standard of what society has set forth. Well, what you really mean is the standard that the white male society has set forth. And then indoctrinated black people in that by way of slavery. And then we also perpetuate that foolishness in our own communities because of said slavery. And we don't even realize that in our own community. So a man cannot go anywhere, hang out publicly with his gay friend, right? Without people assuming that he's gay as well. And then that becomes the news. And I find it weird that, although I don't agree with every, belief system or a lot of the rhetoric that Shannon Sharpe spews on his podcast, you have to give the man his things. He's very successful at it, okay? And I think that came at the time the Cat Williams stuff was floating around. People were trying to discredit Shannon Sharpe because of a lot of the, alleged truth bombs that Cat Williams was, throwing out on Shannon Sharpe's podcast. So for all we know, this could have been, because apparently I've been seeing multiple pictures. So this lets me know that Shannon Sharpe and his friend this isn't new. They always hang out together at the ball games. I've seen multiple different pictures, wearing multiple different outfits, courtside together, just chilling, having a good time. Comfortable black men. What's crazy is, when I speak of my brother, I let people know this too, that we're not actually blood related. We met when we were 11 years old at a foster care event. It was actually an adoption event. And girl, he was just so thugged out with it and controlling. Just met this man, and I'm dressed real cute. It's an Easter party, girl. I was dressed real cute. Well, at least I thought I was. Hello, guy. And I came to eat, bitch. I was a little fat bitch back then. I came to eat. I didn't come for none of this stuff. I don't even want to be adopted, but I'm here for the food and the free Easter basket, bitch. Hello. He meets me and basically forces me to play football because they needed more people, and I've always been a big dude, so that's how we met. And we instantly clicked. We've been best friends ever since, to the point where we call each other brothers. 11. We're 36 years old now. When I tell you one of the most hoodest ass, I'm not gonna say he toxic, but child, he's the representation of what we talk about over here. He is a hood ass. Y'all have seen him in the Tika Naturals commercial. That's. It took a while to get him to be that professional for the commercial. The boy he's professional, don't get me wrong, but he's hood and very, very straight. And we grew up in foster care. We also had a bunch of friends and things of that nature who, I feel like, and I talked about this a lot over here, I feel like when I was younger and in the closet, that's when people wanted to fuck with me the most. As soon as I got older and comfortable in my skin, that's when I started to see who really was a friend. Y'all call me brother, right? Y'all call me this, but I see how quick y'all niggas turned y'all back. You know what I mean? As soon as I got comfortable in my skin. My brother never switched up on me. Never. Even had to cuss a lot of these old niggas out because of their raggedy ass way of thinking. Even when they were sitting there disrespecting me and he was checking their ass, now all of a sudden my brother has to be gay. Oh, y'all gay together. We just know y'all got something going on. For years, and my brother knew these rumors. My brother knew that shit. Do you think that affected him? And imagine if it did affect him, what that would have done to me. How that would have made me even look at him like, damn, you succumbed to the power of sorry ass negativity. People who ain't comfortable in their own skin. You know? But not once did this man ever switch up on me. Always defending me, even when I didn't know it. He told me years later, he's like, you know, these niggas be talking that bullshit and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, nigga, what you talking about? You know, he'll let me know. And this will be like sometime later. And I'm like, I would like to know these things ahead of time or in the moment. That way I'm not looking at these niggas like we're actually brothers, like we're actually cool like that. Because I'm not going to have you play in my face. That shit was cool when I was younger, but now I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not going to be disrespected. And I don't like fakery, fuckery, nor fraudulence, bitch. Motherfuckers talking about, oh, we don't want to be in the car with you because you blast Mariah Carey, or we don't, or you're on your gay shit, or you're whatever. Let me tell you something. That's craziness. That's craziness. And again, I get how a lot of straight men, hello God, alleged straight men, hello God, could feel uncomfortable around, you know, gay people. I can get that, especially when you see a lot of the gays don't know how to control themselves. These girls are disgusting, they're deplorable. They don't really want friends. A lot of these girls, they use friendship as the guys to want to fuck you. As we talked about with big sexy nasty red girl, not big sexy officially nasty or whatever his name is, girl, when we talked about him in that podcast with Vaughn. You didn't want to do the podcast for business. You want to do the podcast and you want to insert yourself in his life so you can gradually get comfortable enough to where you might think that you have a chance with him. My mission is not that mission. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know? And my brother was actually one of the very first people I officially came out the closet to when I was like 17 years old. The first one. And boy, was I scared. That didn't change nothing. It made us closer, and I kind of felt like it would. Because all these rumors going around, he never tried to question me about the rumors beforehand. Now, he asked me some questions that, like, I heard some stuff. Now that you're coming out the closet, I feel comfortable asking you this, you know. And, you know, I answered the questions. And I let him know that some of those rumors were actually started by people who... Bitch. You know they do it. Like I always talk about, the perpetrators, girl, are usually the ones that they with the shits. And he kind of understood that already. He was like, I felt like that was the case. Yeah. Because they trying to deter from what was really going on. And girl, I don't know why y'all be so scared that someone's gonna tell y'all this. If I haven't said nothing, y'all be telling on yourselves, girl. I wouldn't tell them on you. You told on yourself, you sorry ass niggas. But I say all that to say that, you know, I appreciate my brother for holding on no matter what the struggle was, no matter what the rumors were, you know, and being able to take that, you know, because a lot of people, again, these easily ass fucking bitches out here because they trying to, you know, please everybody and they don't want to be looked at crazy. They don't know how to stand up for themselves. And, oh, I don't want to be associated with that because this is what, no, my brother never strayed away from that. He welcomed the fight. He welcomed the fight. Period. So stop sitting around here disrespecting people, especially black men. We see this a lot where, girl, sometimes your team that you employ become real cool with you like that. And I'm not mad at him for having a gay stylist. Everybody has one. Or y'all just mad because Shannon Sharpe isn't just looking at his stylist as a gay accessory? Are y'all mad that he actually treats him like a friend? Unlike Sheree and the girls when they was using Miss Lawrence and Candy and them using Miss J or whatever her name is just to do hair and to do little leg work stuff to be employed by them. They weren't really their friends. Let's tell the truth. Y'all were just bags. You were accessories to them. You would never become the main character to them. Look how they treated Dwight and his many noses. Look how they treated him. Y'all mad that Shannon Sharpe actually paying courtside? And I want y'all to know this too. I don't know much about the young man, but I heard he's a very successful stylist. So he probably don't even need Shannon Sharpe, bitch, to buy his courtside seats. I heard he comes with a laundry list, hello God, of proven work. Working with some of the elite. So while y'all talking shit, are you in his same tax bracket? Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Again, because it's black, because it's gay, this is the talk of the town. Because of the close association, Helagon. And the reason why I think Shannon Sharpe is never on the arm of a woman, or a woman is never on his arm, is because he's such a womanizer. If you hear some of the sorry ass, toxic trash rhetoric that pours from his disgusting mouth on his podcast, that's why you don't have a wife. That's why you've never had a real girlfriend or any real relationship. That's why you don't have any kids, etc. Because of your sorry, raggedy ass belief system. You are a womanizer. And I would appreciate men, and I think even women would appreciate more men if they just kept that real. Be honest about your filth. The more honest you are about your filth, the better you'll feel, the better the community will feel. Amen? You know, I don't think Shannon Sharpe is gay. I don't think he's on the down low. I think he loves women to the point where he loves them all. But I love him for the fact he's comfortable enough in his skin to go chill out with his gay friend. Oh, I didn't know he had kids. See, I don't know these people in their life. I never heard him say anything about kids before. So God bless him. I wouldn't be surprised that he has kids because, you know, he's been running through girl. You know, see how he talks about women. I saw that Brittany Renner interview he did, girl. His belief system is all just sorry as hell. Christopher Laws, have you done your research on Hollywood? What researches need to be done? The City of Angels is really the City of Demons. I mean, that kind of says what it needs to say. But actually, that's all I have. I'm probably gonna do the topic I was talking about earlier. I'll probably do that in a car conversation, or I'll probably add it to another live. I really don't have the time right now to really get into it because it's a deep discussion, and I actually would like for some of my black gay males to come up when I do that live. So maybe next week. Yeah, we'll do it next week. We'll do a live next week, and we'll bring that topic up. I didn't expect the Oh, he does have a messy past. See, all I heard when I was doing a little bit of, you know, reading about the Shannon Sharpe and his friend going courtside with each other and all the things and all the DL insinuations, I was listening to a video and someone was like, oh, they were citing a lot of his work, his professional work. And I was like, oh, wow, okay, he seems pretty successful then. So that's all I got from that. So no, I know y'all are used to, you know, y'all have a lot of the YouTubers who get into articles. Sometimes I do that over here. Sometimes I do a deep dive into some things. But in terms of Shannon Sharpe and his stylist, my only intention was to highlight the trash thinking that the heterosexual homophobic community has in the relationship between black straight men and black gay men. I think it's wrong. I think it's horrible. I think it's deplorable, and it's trash. It's toxic as fuck to think that straight men, especially black straight men, cannot have public, healthy relationships with black gay men. Because if people start demonizing that like they already do, it continues to alienate the black gay man. And we're already alienated a lot in our community, girl. Like, it's horrible. So when I see a healthy, thriving, nonchalant ass, relationship between a black straight man and an openly gay male, I love it. He destroyed Kerry Rhodes' football career. Oh, you know what? That was something that was brought up in that. Was it brought up in that video or another video I was watching? But that did just make me think about what I did here. And I didn't do any research, so I don't want to speak on things that I really don't know that much about. So, maybe we'll do a deep dive on his ass then. Maybe we will. But I wonder, did he destroy the man's career? Were they in a down low relationship? And let me guess, this gay stylist came out the closet with their relationship against that guy's will? Because if homeboy was a football player, I'm quite sure he probably wasn't trying to be known. He didn't want his sexuality, his homosexuality. he didn't homosexuals. He didn't want that label on him. Is that why his career was destroyed? I just want Shannon to get a nose job. Shannon Sharpe is very ugly. And he is a very ugly man, in my opinion. And I get small peen from Shannon. It's very small peen energy. It probably isn't, but I get small peen energy. Just this overly bearing man. Just, I don't know. He might have, them ugly, stale-faced men, girl. Yeah. They be packing, girl. I always tell people, the retarded men, I think y'all like, girl, what? The retards, girl, hello, gone. The weird-looking guys, those are the ones that will leg you to pasture, girl. Let me tell you. Josh, I know you love that type of conversation, but I can't stay here for that, girl. We'll talk about that next time. Shannon Sharpe is amazing, and I agree with you on that. Yeah, I think, I love it. Like, girl, I'm finna come out here. I'm finna, y'all just hating, y'all just mad, y'all ain't that comfortable in y'all own skin, girl. Maybe if the girls like Dwight Howard leaned on that same understanding, we wouldn't be out here throwing all his tea out there. Living y'all divine truth, girl, then can't nobody use it against you. Ooh, someone said, nah, he looked like he got a big old African piece of meat. Child, let me tell you something. He probably do. That's probably why he can't settle down, girl. He's like, damn, I got so much. That's how I feel too, low key, girl. That's why I can't settle down. There's just so much to try. Bitch, there's so much to try out here in the streets of life, girl. Like, it's like a smorgasbord of food trucks, girl. You just want to try, you sample, Remember Sam's Club and the girls, Costco had sample tables, girl. Just try it, Go to each table and get a sample. There's so much out here to try. Why do you want to settle on just one thing? Period. Honey, Miss Virgo said them uglies be packing. I'm telling you, girl, just bag the face, cut the lights off, turn the lights down low. Let's take it nice and slow. Yes, girl. Yes. They say Shannon Sharpe and Miss Netta are the same people. Oh, God, stop it, I said. Oh, Lord. Girl. I've been with some butterfaces, girl. Yeah, definitely. I don't really care about your face, but just as long as it's not serving Miss Netta, I'm good to go. Like, that's how I feel. Yeah. It ain't your face I'm even. Well, I guess nowadays it is. Now that I'm a top. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Charles, your lunch is ready. He's got muscles. You can see it through his clothes. I have to look more at him. I really don't. Shannon Sharpe is always sitting down every time I see him. But you're right. You can see his physique through his clothes. Yeah, Josh, you haven't been watching my car conversations? Girl, I've been wearing these bottoms out. Yes, girl, you gotta watch the last video that I posted. Yeah. Yes, get into it, Josh. Mm-hmm. I've been sticking and moving, let me tell you. And they live for it too, surprisingly. Yeah, watch some of my other videos. Yeah, I've been talking about that. Child, you can't believe it, huh? Hey, let me tell you something. I couldn't believe it either. Yeah, you got to get it. You're late, bitch. So Josh, you really don't fuck with me? I've been announced this, Josh. I've been announced this. I have several videos talking about my many adventures as a top, serving toppery out here in the streets of life, girl. Yes. See, Christopher knows what's up. Chris is like, yes, honey, you better know. I've been out here, girl, for about 2 months now. On this journey of discovery, this journey of finding you and finding me, finding you and finding me. Yes. Now that I have a door, it brings out the joy inside of me. You can become whatever you want. Oh, Lord. I turned into Eddie Murphy on life if Miss Netta called me. I don't even want lunch no more. Yeah, I'm good on lunch, bitch. I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette real quick, girl. I'm gonna take the car to McDonald's, bitch. Okay. I just watched one video last year when you said you were considering it. That too, but remember I said I was also considering, laying up with a woman too. Yes. But get into the last couple videos. I've been talking about it extensively. So you'll get your life. Josh, I know you will get your life because I go there. And I'm going to say some very surprising things. You're like, not YB, bitch. Yes, honey. Get your life in the last couple videos. Yeah, Miss Netta was on TGIF. I saw the clip where T.S. Madison was talking, and I know we live in a world where people are trying to, not be rude, but it's like, girl, we already knew you was one of the girls. Like, seriously. Yes, honey. You're gonna, catch up. Get your popcorn. Joshua, your lunch is ready. Yes, honey. How can a bottom turn into a top? Easy. Hello. Easy. Very easy. And it's wonderful too. I love every bit of it. So now I am a verse. I'm a verse. But more times I feel more like a verse top. But I do like it all though. Yeah. I just got tired. Like, tops wasn't topping, honey. They wasn't handling business. So I figured I have to do what I have to. You going against your nature. Girl, if it was going against my nature, I naturally, hello God, I naturally converted into this. I naturally, hello God, fell in to the hole. In the mouth. Oh God, like I naturally, so I don't think I'm going against, because if it wasn't meant for me to do, I wouldn't be doing it and I wouldn't enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I do. And trust me, I'm still the queen of the bottoms. I'm still gonna, but that's why I think what makes me such a good top is that, hell yeah, it's that bad, Christopher. It's very bad. The tops ain't handling business. So I have to do our community a service. I have to do the Lord's work. I have to come out here and serve truth and justice and remind bottoms that we are still coveted. These men out here ain't doing shit. They don't know how to do nothing. I got so tired of the lack of performance, the lack of consistency. Girl, like, So I figured, you know what, let me try it. And I was, even as a bottom, I was getting hit up by other bottoms anyway. So obviously they were feeling the same thing. Like, girl, I might as well go ahead and get one of these bottoms who might be able to do just a little bit more, And I guess that I have, because, girl, I'm very popular out here in these streets. Bitch. Very popular. Yeah. They live for I'm trying to put on a trade voice for y'all. I can't do that right now. It's crazy because it only happens in the moment. Yeah. I was wearing this hoe out yesterday. This little thick ass bottom, honey. The Spanish bottom, honey. Hola. Bitch, me too. Bitch, bend your ass over and receive darn cock. Yes, honey. I can't imagine you topping. I couldn't either. But apparently I'm really good at it. And I love it. I enjoy every bit of it. That's the other side of pleasure that I was missing. Yeah, I do like the way Miss Netta answered too, Chris. I did live for that. I did. I feel like that from that clip that I gathered, I could tell that it was probably a good interview. I just wish Charles was smiling a little bit more. And why someone got to talk about the way they dress. That might be a regional thing. So I guess. Yeah, Josh, that's what I'm finding myself. I'm really into Spanish men. That's my type. But I'm going to add that conversation because that's part of what I wanted to talk about. So we'll do that next week. And we'll get into those things. So make sure you guys are tuning in. I'm going to get up out of here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it, girl. And again, I'm going to be trying my best to go live at least once a week on the weekends, obviously, so we can get into the things. All right. And yeah, thank you so much again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I don't know about Spanish dudes. Child, Spanish dudes be the girl. Let me tell you something. They almost turned me away in the beginning because they was out here messing all over the kids, painting the girls. No, ma'am. Okay? But they've redeemed themselves since. But again, we're going to have this conversation about types, finding your types, my life as a top, serving toppery through the streets of life, girl. Hello, guy. We're going to put that on the docket for next week. So you guys make sure you tune in for that. And we're going to get into it, okay? So again, like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things, girl. Hit that notification bell. That way you're updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Follow me on Instagram at YBSpeaks. If you guys would like to donate to the platform in a monetary way, please feel free to do so. The Cash App is floating at the bottom of the screen. And if you're not watching, then it is the Cash App tag is YBSpeaks19. Okay, and for the girls that are going to be coming through here later on, okay, with the playback, girl, I appreciate you guys as well. I will be removing the beginning portion of this live because that's obviously going to be a copyright situation with Megan's song playing. So don't be mad when that's removed from here. But I love y'all. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy. Today is Sunday. So we all start back work, child, this week, I guess, honey. Okay. Well, God bless us on our travels, on our journeys. Amen. Again, be blessed, never stressed. Remember that health is truly wealth. Okay. And take care. Bye, y'all. Love you.